Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? It is a day of a day of a day of a day. Unfortunately, this is like the second video. So I'm a little aggravated. I'm a little upset because of the simple fact of the matter is that I just did the video and my camera's acting funny once again. Anyway, what's going on, people? I sit back and everything, and I was going through the internet and stuff like that, and I was reading this girl about, her name is Alexander. She's in Florida. She was the woman that was put inside of jail for 20 years because she fired warning shots into the air. What happened was she had a boyfriend or a husband, whatever the case may be, who was harassing her, came inside of her house, tried to fight with her. She ran to the bathroom, he busted the door, she ran out to the car. To the garage, tried to get the garage door open to get out of there because she was not able to escape, but she noticed the gun. She grabbed her gun, she ran back, I guess, allegedly back into the house, or he came into the garage and she fired a warning shot into the air because he said he was going to kill her. She did not kill him. She just shot warning shots. Evidently, he must have got the message, and he fucking packed the shit and he left. Anyway, she called the cops up and everything, and the simple fact of the matter is that the cops came and evidently they locked her up and put her in prison, in jail, whatever prison jail, for 20 years, court and everything. Now, remind you, she's calling up. She had a restraining order. She had, everything that she had to do to protect herself against him. But at the end of the day, the system let her down, like the system normally does. Everybody knows it. You can't really pretend, you can't really think the law is really going to protect you and stuff like that. It's supposed to, because it's set up for different forms of protection, but who is it really protecting? But anyway, at the end of the day, I was going through the internet today, and I was said that it was overturned, and she actually is getting out. And evidently, she's done a few months and stuff inside of there, and they were talking in reference to the Zimmerman trial, even though the Zimmerman trial was really fucked up how it went down, but it actually was a blessing because it made them people think, it made the world go into the, even though it's going on before, but it made the world realize that there was not only just this Trayvon situation, it was another woman that was in jeopardy as well. And we would never be focused on this situation out in Florida if it wasn't brought to the forefront of Zimmerman. Because after they sit back and Zimmerman did what he did and got off, they basically said, let's go look into Florida and find out what else is going on down in that motherfucker. And I guarantee you at the end of the day, there's way more people down there that's getting fucked over than that. Which is fucked up. I'm never going to Florida. Oh. Anyway, putting on some powder, honey. Because you already know, I done fucking sit up here and I done made a video. And my motherfucking ass is doing another one. And I'm a little upset behind it because it's Karen. Anyway, it is what it is. If it don't come out this time, bitch, I'm just done. Anyway. So that being said, and the simple fact of the matter is that, I understand we go through different changes and stuff like that in life. And the system really can fail a lot of people. And there are so many innocent people that sit up inside of jail. So many people's lives are just being fucking ruined. And it's so sad because it's so real. And people don't really give a fuck because it's not them. And the simple fact of the matter is that people are just walking around free and they really don't give a fuck that, when someone says, oh, sure you didn't do it, sure you didn't do it. And then you got these crazy motherfuckers running around here free who's doing shit that's killing motherfuckers and ain't getting off. Stand your ground. Like, really. Like, it seems like stand your ground only be, if you're a killer, then you can do stand your ground. So I guess all the killers need to go to Florida because evidently you're going to get off. And that's fucked up. We really need to fix that shit really in an emergency type of way. And that's what's sad about it. There are transsexuals that are still being murdered. There was another transsexual who was murdered by the roommate in New Brunswick, New Jersey, which is really messed up as well. And the simple fact of the matter is she was stabbed to death, by a roommate, and that's what's even more fucked up. And the sad part about it, we really all don't know how we're going to go in this world. But it's so sad that the people we surround ourselves around could be the actual one who kill us. And that's why I know I'm very jaded and stuff like that when it comes down to people getting into my life and stuff. I'm very afraid. I'm not only afraid of the man who lay next to me at night, I'm afraid of the friends that try to circle themselves around me. Because simple fact of the matter, a lot of bitches got fucking thorns inside of a fucking rose bush for you to stick in your hand and watch you bleed to death. It is so many conniving motherfuckers running around here and everybody wants to be your fucking friend, but they got a knife sticking in your fucking bag. Ugh. And then it's the look. Let me teach you about the look. The look is when somebody really done spook your tea. This is the look. This is the look. Okay. Now, you say introduce somebody and they go. Now, You just caught that. Basically what they did was they just figured out what you was. They go, let me show it to you again. They go, hello, how are you? And they go, now remind you, they don't think you're looking at their face. You're like, oh, I see you figured out what I am. And that's only out to the girls who try to be so fucking passive. Because with me, bitch, I don't even give a fuck what you figure what the fuck I am. I'm that kind of bitch that I try to, that I just don't do it. And that's why I do my videos, stuff like that. I'm not trying to be one of the ones that girls are like, oh my God, I walked down the street and they thought I was real. No, bitch, I'm not, this is not Cancer Cameron. This is Rickley, believe it or not. But that's the thing about it, and the whole thing, my videos and stuff like that was just basically to sit up there and show girls, you don't have to try to blend it. You could just actually try to just be your fucking self at the end of the fucking day, because you was born with a fucking pussy. You would sit up there and do every fucking thing you're doing on a regular basis as well as yourself. And I always give it up to the butch queens and stuff like that, the ones who are really flaming, because simple fact of the matter is that they march to the beat of a different drum, and they do not allow anyone to dictate or direct them into a direction they don't want to go. The only one that's supposed to be so fucking on the down low is these straight fucking men who's fucking with every goddamn thing underneath the sun, but yet and still they try to play the role of straight, but yet and still want to fist fight anybody or drown a bitch because they don't want their fucking secrets to be out there in the open. Oh, it's a mess. And then it's the fucking girls out here, and not all female suckers, I love my women, but it's simple fact of the matter, bitches don't really like you if you motherfucker come in and you fucking beautiful at the end of the day and you look better than her. She will blow up your spot. But a lot of women are really not like that. In my case, I can understand. I'm always saying with mine because I'm sure girls got a different story. But I really don't have that problem with women. And the simple fact of I really don't have a lot of problems with a lot of people. That's what I hear for other people too. But and then the new thing now that I'm going through in my life is now the simple fact of my pictures are being stolen. My pictures are being put up on new profiles. My pictures are being put on timelines. I found a timeline with my pictures up there for 6,000 likes, and I never even knew this shit existed by sticking in my inbox. And the simple fact of the matter, I understand that there are people that don't really like me and stuff like that, and I can respect them. But then you got these fake ass bitches who all up in your face, kiki and smile. Oh, well, girl, the reason why, bitch, I don't really give a fuck the reason why. Stay the fuck out my face. It's so funny how you could just go through life and you never really know who's actually around you that's really for you. And like girls be like, well, Raven, why don't you try to do pageants? And bitch, why would I want to do a fucking pageant? Why would I want to do the RuPaul show? Why the fuck I want? What the fuck you go do it, bitch? Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. I will win. No, bitch, you will win. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. I want to get a job like you, bitch, and I don't want to stand in front of no fucking camera. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. I actually did go to school, motherfuckers, and everybody who's dressed up as a transsexual stuff like that don't want to sit around a fucking camera jiggling. I understand you make your money. I'm not knocking your hustle, but bitch, that's not everybody's fucking goal in life. When I put a motherfucking I changed over what I want to do, I still have my more to where I wanted to go. I'm not knocking where you want to go, so don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. Last time I checked, most of these pageant girls and stuff like that, no shade. Yeah, when y'all pageant shit like that, when the last time somebody handed you over a house, when you want a new car, when did you got motherfucking life's trauma, this, a lifetime of that? All you got is a booking for somewhere else, or you got to wiggle your fucking ass out again. And I'm not being shady, I'm just being real. And at the end of the fucking day, when there's fucking sometimes where your bills and stuff to be like paid and shit like that, you got to go back out on the fucking road and hustle even more. But at the end of the day, you are Miss New Jersey, or you are Miss New York, and you're the most beautiful girl in the world, but you're not. And that's the sad realism of it all. Oh, well, bitch, it's something that... No, bitch, no. You have to deal with your realism of it all. At the end of the day, when you die, none of that shit coming with you. And bitch, when you die, everybody's like, oh, good grief. Now there's a title opening. Nobody really gives a fuck. And all this money you spend out there at the end of the day. And these girls spend tons of money for a fucking title. And at the end of the day, you got a crown in your head that's going to sit there and charge you, go in the garbage once you die. Nobody really give a fuck what you did. They're going to go through your fucking house, get all your shit, put it on, read you, carry, laugh at you, and pay you dust. And you spent your whole life trying to be the most beautiful motherfucker in the world. And at the end of the day, you ain't got a house, a car, no fabulous bank account, all this kind of shit to show for it. At the end of the day, you were just entertainment. And that's sad, but it's real. And I know you like, well, bitch, you just probably don't win pageants. I don't do pageants because I really don't give a fuck. I don't need nobody to sit up in front of me and give me 10s across the board whether I'm passable or not. I really don't give a fuck if I am or not. At the end of the motherfucking day, I feel like this. I gotta eat. Unless you got some fucking thing of getting 10s across the board, then there's a motherfucking car waiting for me outside. I'm not talking about no raggedy ass piece of shit that we gonna call Betsy, that we gotta sit up and have a magic horn and shake and have a prayer before I start the fucking gig. Oh, this video's going to the left. I'm just saying, and that's how I feel. And obviously people go, Raven, you know, no. Why don't you be a pageant, bitch? Or you need to put it on a wig on. From what I'm hearing, everybody else seems to be got a little wig in their fucking bag putting on shows and carry. Anyway, that being said, and I'm not knocking you if you want to do it for fun and stuff like that, and that's what you want to do, but at the end of the day, you got to have your year-end plan. Well, what is it going to do? What is it going to benefit me? And that's how I feel. If that's what you want to do and you feel like you're the most beautiful girl, honey, you're the most prettiest bitch ever walking on earth. But at the end of the motherfucking day, what are you showing for it? A $600 gown that's not rolled up inside of a fucking bag in a closet for a winning that you didn't even fucking win. And that's how I feel. And you know, listen, well, girl, you can win thousands and thousands of dollars. And how come y'all got thousands and thousands of back page ads and selling escort and shit like that if you so fucking fabulous? And have you bitches got fake pictures up there using all these young girls and poison their mind and make them think that it's a... You send them girls to fucking school and have them girls get educated, sit inside of a corporate office and see how fabulous you are then. And that's how I feel. That's just my opinion. You don't have to do what I say. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Some of you girls can't do it because of the fact that you're in a situation, and I understand where you coming from. But you other bitches who sit up there and everything is all about everything. It's not all cute all the time. At the end of the day, we all getting old. We headed to one place, and that's death. Anyway, that being said, I know I just came all the way to the left of you and stuff like that, and I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, and I'm really not, because you got to do what works for you. And if it works for you, my motherfuckers say, I say, do it. Do it to your ability. Anyway, I want to thank you all, new people, bam. I want to thank you all, old people, boom. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I want you to do you, and I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them.